Good evening, everybody. Jacob Moonrock here, back with the final lottery prize video before Christmas, and that is because today is Saturday, and yesterday the mailman delivered another package for me, another lottery win, and said that that would be the last package that he would have for me before Christmas. And why are you getting all those packages, and why do they come from all over the world? So my mother-in-law, who lives in a house right next to us, had to explain all about, well, I guess she just kind of explained that I won some sort of competition somewhere, and that people from all over the world were sending me packages. And he said, well, he's gonna have to wait until after Christmas to get the next one because I'm on Christmas break now. Anyways, yeah, yet another package has arrived, and this is kind of special because this one, this package here, I have like a stiffener thing from one of the other packages that I received. Behind here, because the sender's address is on one side and my address is on the other side, and basically I don't want to show either of them. I'm gonna get to that in a minute. At the moment, in the background is playing Queen, A Kind of Magic, the record that Ron Haggerty, Mind Over Metal, sent me, and I thought that I'd do like a small combo here, so to accompany the record from Queen is today's beer, which is, as you can see, a light beer. This is an Imperial India Pale Ale, brewed and canned by Mikkeller, which originally started as a Danish brewery, or is a Danish brewery, and then they've opened up parts of the company all over the world. This one is brewed and canned by Mikkeller in San Diego. And the great thing about this beer is that it is called Freddie Mercury, but Mercury with a U. Because, well, the beer is murky, because you can't see through it, because it's an India Pale Ale. It's a New England style hazy Imperial India Pale Ale. Look at that label. Isn't that just cool? Freddie Mercury. I love the beer. The beer is amazing. I think I love even more the label. This is just amazing. I've been saving this. I've had this for a long time. I've been saving this for an occasion to show it and accompany it by with an album with some music. And then Ron sent me A Kind of Magic, and that is just amazing. Yeah, look at that. New England style Imperial India Pale Ale, 9% ABV, brewed and canned by Mikkeller, San Diego. And this beer is just simply amazing. Very hoppy, obviously, because it's an Imperial India Pale Ale. Very floral, just the most delicious hops you can imagine. It is basically like magic. This beer is a kind of magic, so in a way it all just fits in all together. Anyways, what I wanted to say is this package is really special. It was sent to Denmark in Scandinavia, all the way from Australia. Check out that postage cost here, 47 Australian dollars. I think that's about 35 US dollars. I'm gonna have to edit the video and stop the video right here because sorry, the pickup was just stuck in the same place, and it was skipping, so I'm gonna continue. It's moved on now. Anyways, yeah, sorry about that. Package sent from Australia. It includes music, LPs, and CDs, which is just amazing. This is just amazing. This is from Ross in New South Wales, Australia. Now Ross, in his little signature here, has put in the abbreviation VBT. So I'm thinking that this is from the channel called Vinyl Boy Trigger. Now I'm not sure whether that's true, whether that's right. I think I got that right. I'm not sure what the name of the person behind the Vinyl Boy Trigger channel is. I'm guessing it's Ross from New South Wales in Australia. And for me, you know, I've been saying this in every video I've done, showing off these prices. You guys just keep on surprising me and just being all amazing and cool and stuff. I mean, for someone to spend that much money just for postage, to send something from literally the other side of the globe. So I'm in Northern Europe, he's obviously in Australia. That is a long freaking way to send something. And I cannot thank you enough, Ross. I don't know what's in here. I know I'm gonna enjoy it, I'm sure. This is very neatly packed. One side here basically is, well, it's not open. It has some tape, and there's a note here, and it says open. I'm not showing anyone's address here. I really like that small detail there. Anyways, I got my steak knife. I'm gonna very gently open this because I'm thinking that I have to open it here, and oh sorry, I have to read this note that said open. Let's see if it says anything about spoilers or anything. I mean, come on, from Australia to Denmark, that's a pretty freaking long way. Okay, here is the note. Hey Jacob, congrats for winning the lottery. Hope lots of goodies come your way. I had letter X, just cross-referencing with my spreadsheet, and yes, that is indeed Vinyl Boy Trigger. Which clearly I had the letter X, which clearly is not an easy letter, so I got a little creative. Now, that's exciting. Hope there is something here you enjoy. Otherwise, feel free to pass on or use for trade. Merry Christmas, VBT, Vinyl Boy Trigger, which is Ross in Australia. I don't know what's inside, Ross, but obviously I cannot say whether I like it or not. You got creative, you said. You had the letter X. I'm really excited to see what's in here. There is definitely a record, and there are, I think, 2 CDs as well. Let's see. Let me just check if I had got everything out. I'm not looking. I think that I got everything out of the package here. A lot of bubble wrap, good packaging. There's nothing more in the cardboard box here. I'm gonna start with what is, oh, this is taped very well. I say very well. So 2 CDs. So I have 1 CD here. I'm not looking. I wonder what this could be. Maybe it's something Australian that I don't know. We're already at 9 minutes. I have to speed this up. My phone doesn't have very much battery left. Anyways, taking off the bubble wrap of this CD. Let's see what it is. Wow, this is cool. Well, you know, with the letter X, it's not easy. This has some really cool songs. Ross has sent me the soundtrack for the X-Files. Is that the X-Files movie? Or the X-Files series? I don't recall. I remember when this CD came out. Songs in the Key of X. Check that out. So this has... Cool. This has songs from Soul Coughing, Sheryl Crow, Foo Fighters, REM with William S. Burroughs, Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds, Filter, Frank Black, Meat Puppets, Danzig, Screamin' Jay Hawkins, Elvis Costello with Brian Eno, Rob Zombie and Alice Cooper, PM Dawn, remember them? And then the X-Files theme in a PM Dawn remix, obviously also the main title from Mark Snow. Check that out. I do recall this CD being released. I used to work at a record store back in the 90s, I think from 92 to 2000 or something. I worked in a record store in my hometown. There's this booklet, which I guess is an 8-page poster. So this was from 1996. Yeah, I definitely worked at that record store at that time. I mean, come on, this has Red Right Hand, Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. This has, like I said, Filter, Frank Black, Meat Puppets, Danzig, a version of Stormy Kitten, the REM song from the Automatic for the People album, featuring William S. Burroughs. I do recall that. I don't have this. Like I said, I remember when it came out, and this is really cool. Way to get creative, Ross. That's really awesome. Thank you. That's cool. So the next CD, also bubble wrapped. Oh, how do I open this? I'm trying not to look, but I kind of need to look to get it open. Just gonna tear this bubble wrap off, but without breaking the CD case here. Okay, so next CD, I'm gonna show it to you and look at it at the same time. This is the right way around. This is Extreme. Porno Graffiti, yeah. That's the album? Is that the album with More Than Words? I don't see it. Isn't it? Oh yeah, it is. More Than Words. Also, the song Get the Funk Out, which I actually really enjoyed. I bought this on vinyl not too long ago. I don't have it on CD. So Extreme, obviously the American rock, semi-hard rock band who had been around a couple of years before this record, playing their hearts out and rocking everything that they could, and then the big hit that they had was an acoustic ballad, More Than Words. Go figure. But once again, this album does feature Get the Funk Out, which is a really, really cool song. Yeah, you know, with the letter X, what are you gonna do? You're gonna get creative. So this is cool. Look at that. Look at those late 80s, early 90s haircuts there. Yeah. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Like I said, I have it on vinyl, and I bought it not too long ago. Actually, somewhere, I found it somewhere relatively cheap. I said to myself, yeah, you know, get the funk out is on here, so why not get it? Yeah, that's really awesome. I have it on CD now as well. So, one item left. I'm not looking. I'm trying not to look here. There's a record in here. Let's see what this is. I'm gonna try and open it this way without looking too much. Ross, by the way, this is way too much to send. I think I'm sure that the postage cost. I think. Oh, there are two records in here. The postage costs must have exceeded what you spent on the records and CDs. So this is absolutely insane to send me this much and to send it such a long way. Let me see. That's the bubble wrap there. No notes. So I'm gonna look in here. There are two records. This is the opening here. This is a gatefold. So it opens up like this. So we're gonna look together, yeah? Uncanny X-Men. 'Cause life hurts. I have no clue what this is. Is this an Australian release? Yeah, it must be. It's Mushroom Records. That's an Australian label I can see. Released in 1985. Uncanny X-Men. Look at those guys. I have no idea what this is. That's awesome. The record is almost done on that side. 'Cause life hurts. Uncanny X-Men. Well, this is that's the right way around. This is completely new to me, Ross. Looks like an 80s pop, 80s rock band from Australia, I guess. Yeah, that's not a pop band, yeah. I mean, come on, that's not a pop band. Clearly that's not a pop band, that has to be a rock band. Wow. Cool. Always exciting to learn about new stuff that you don't know. And I definitely do not know the Uncanny X-Men. Looking at that cover, I'm thinking that life doesn't hurt that much. That's just my opinion. One more record. Once again, something I don't know. Me Sex, Graffiti Crimes. So what's the band? The album is called Graffiti Crimes. An Australian release, 1979. MISEX. Me Sex? I have no idea. This is awesome, Ross. So cool. Australian music, Australian records that I have no clue about. I mean, obviously, I do know some Australian bands, but you know, the well-known ones, INXS, Crowded House, they were from Australia, yeah, or New Zealand. I'm not sure now. This is cool. This is not a gatefold, no. Oh, there's a 7-inch in here as well. Computer games. Oh, I get it now. MI6. Ah, I get it now. The intelligence whatever. MI6, yeah? Isn't that the thing that James Bond worked for? I think it was. So MI6. So there's a single here, computer games. And then the album called Graffiti Crimes. Cool. Let's look at the record. This is so fun. I have no idea what this is. So out on Australian CBS. That's definitely a first in my collection. These are they must be the first and only Australian pressings, at least vinyl pressings that I own. I think that maybe I do have a Madonna Australian single or Australian album or something that I bought somewhere online just to have an Australian pressing because I'm a fan of hers. This is cool. MI6, Graffiti Crimes, and the single Computer Games. Computer Games is not on the album, so this is also released in 79, but it's not on the album, which is from 79. Okay, cool. MI6 and Uncanny X-Men. X-Files soundtrack. Extreme. Way to get creative, Ross. Getting the X was not easy. But you definitely solved that task brilliantly. Thank you ever so much, Ross. Thank you for you know, even with me in Denmark winning this thing. I mean, obviously you were going to be having to, you know, sending it a long way unless another Australian person would win this. So you were probably already preparing yourself to spend a lot on postage. But this is absolutely amazing for you to still be willing to send something to me that far away and for that much money. That is just completely awesome. Once again, I am flabbergasted. I don't know what to say. I'm just gonna enjoy my Freddie Mercury beer. Let's look at that label again. That is just the coolest label. Man, and the beer is amazing also. If you're in the States, you might be able to get hold of this. Like I said, this is from Mikkeller Brewing San Diego, and New England style Imperial India Pale Ale, 9% ABV. So it's it's a relatively strong beer, but it is definitely worth the purchase. It's probably not going to be. It's probably going to be an expensive beer if you find it. I paid a lot of money for it, but I just really wanted to try it, and I don't regret getting it. Thanks, guys. I won't be getting any more packages before Christmas. I might do another video just to wish all of you a very Merry Christmas. If not, then I'm saying it now. Merry Christmas to all of you, and thank you. And I'm looking forward to hopefully maybe to be lucky and receive more packages after Christmas. So thanks, guys. Jacob's signing off here with my Freddie Mercury beer.